Hey girlies, it's Tammy. So in today's video, I'm going to share with you guys how I make a quick and easy wig. So I start with a mesh dome cap, which I got from eBay, needle and thread, which I got from eBay, and this hot glue gun with glue sticks, which I also got from eBay. Now the hair I'm using today is from LAKI hair, and they were kind enough to send me 3 bundles and a frontal of their body wave hair. I will leave all of the information down in the description box, but yeah, this is the frontal, and then these are the bundles. I got all 3 bundles in lengths 22 inches. So let's give you guys a close-up of that. Oh yeah, it also comes with a aftercare kind of leaflet and eyelashes. And I got all of the bundles in a 22 inch. So this is what the bundles look like once you unbox them. They are very full, very thick. There's a lot of hair in the bundles. For 3 bundles, I was really happy with how thick this wig was, and it's thick from root to tip, so even the ends of the hair are very, very thick. The hair is very soft, and as you can see, running my fingers through it, I'm not getting any tangling. And here we have the frontal, and it is very customized. I barely had to do any plucking with this wig because as you can see, the hairline is super thin, and you know, you don't have to pluck that much hair, which I absolutely love. So I'm just gonna put the mesh cap onto my dome head wig thingamajig, wig maker, whatever. Then I take T-pins, which I also got from eBay, and just pin down the frontal where I want to sew it. Now I do push the frontal a little bit forward. I don't line it up with the cap because you don't want the wig to be too small. It's better to be a little bit too big and put an elastic band on the inside than the wig being too small and then you can't fix it. So I line up the frontal, so the back of the frontal should be kind of like a straight line across the head because it helps the actual front of the hairline like adjust to your hairline, if that makes sense. I hope this is making sense, guys. But yeah, I just stitch the back of the frontal on straight, and you'll kind of get what I mean once you get a frontal in your hands. The back of the frontal kind of has this double lace part, so make sure you're stitching through the double lace part because you don't want to rip the actual lace on the frontal. And I do use the loop and pull method of stitching. So I'll put the needle through, I'll wrap the thread around the needle and then pull the needle all the way through so it kind of creates like a knot. And then this is what it looks like. So once the frontal is all sewn on, I just braid the frontal out of the way because I don't want any glue to end up in the frontal hair. So I just braid it so it's out of the way, and then we can begin gluing. So once you've unwrapped the bundles, this is what the hair looks like. Absolutely gorgeous. So what I'm going to do is measure from kind of frontal to frontal, ear to ear, whatever. And then I do cut my wefts just to make it a bit easier. So I cut the weft and then I just glue it on. Like, guys, there's nothing really to explain. You can see what I'm doing. I just lay down the glue, then I stick the hair right on top of it. It is the easiest way I've found to make a wig. It takes me less than an hour. The hardest part of this is literally sewing on the frontal. The rest of it is really, really easy. You just stick the hair on. I forgot to say, lay down a old t-shirt underneath the dome cap so that you don't get your wig stuck to the mannequin head because that would be a disaster. So I lay down a old t-shirt underneath it, and then you'll see at the end it just rips off really easy. Whereas if it was stuck to the mannequin head, I don't think the end result would be that great. So yeah, just make sure there's an old t-shirt underneath the wig before you start gluing. And yeah, I don't glue in any specific way. I kind of just go all the way around the head until I reach the top, just sticking random pieces anywhere that they fit. So just lay the glue down, stick the bundle right on top of it, and just keep going all the way to the top. That is all I'm doing. There's nothing special. There's nothing, you know, behind the scenes. I'm literally just gluing and sticking. Okay guys, so once the hair is all stuck down all the way up to the top of the frontal, this is what it should look like. So as you can see, I literally carried all of the hair up to where I sewed the frontal. Can you see where they connect? Now I'm just going to undo the braid so we can brush out the hair because the wig is practically done. All we have to do is remove the old t-shirt from underneath and cut off the remaining dome cap, which I will show you in a second. But look how lush this hair is, guys. This is gorgeous bundles. So now we're just ripping the t-shirt from the wig, and as you can see, it was relatively easy. Now there's going to be this extra bit of dome cap underneath your frontal. You do not want to keep this on because it will make the underneath of your frontal look black. So make sure you cut along where you threaded, but please do not cut out your thread. Make sure you are not cutting the thread or your whole frontal will just come loose and drop off the wig. So make sure you are not cutting where you thread, just a bit before it, and this is what it should look like. I hope this all made sense to you, girlies. I hope you can now go out into the world and make your own wigs, and this is what it looks like. So all I would do is of course put the wig on and customize the front, which I have done a video on, and I will leave it in the cards if you are interested. But thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you next time. Bye.